What up, everybody? What's up? How's everybody doing today? Sorry, I'm late. Always running around. Always running around. Today is Monday, March 30th, 2020. What's up, Alien FX? What's up, Chris Garrett? How's everybody doing tonight? Greetings. I was going to try an afternoon one during the week. See how that works out for everybody's time frame. It's morning in Australia. It's kind of late night in the UK, but just wanted to see what's up. Is that you, Shimshay? Shimshay might appear later today. I don't know. He's kind of mystically floating around. You know, if he gets his chakras aligned, maybe he'll join us, but I don't know. Greetings from Lockdown Pride City, San Francisco. Hey, what's up, Donald? How you doing? Truth to Tweet. Hello. It's your comedian friend from Malibu. What's up, brother? Hey, Melissa. Hey, Sets. Hey, everybody. What's up? Greetings from Oregon. Hello. Don't pay your payrolls. It worked still the last time. Graham, you're the best. So are you, Kawhi, LPS YouTube star. Stephen, hello. Hit the like button, citizens of Gotham, and share this out on your social media. I'm going to put this out on my social media. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? I'm live now. Boom. YouTube.com. So tweet out that I'm live. That helps everybody. I apologize for being late. Even with all of this, I do go on a bike ride. I check my P.O. box. First of all, I want to thank everybody. I know the people who send me stuff in the P.O. box, you want to remain anonymous. And so I'm going to respect that. I did get some cool stuff, some T-shirts and buttons, and also somebody, through the grace of God, bought me a Granny Petrol wig. So there will be more Granny Petrols. I also, one of the reasons I wanted to go at 3 o'clock today is I was talking to Jimmy. He's probably going to go live about 5 o'clock. So I'm trying to talk to him and sort of coordinate. I know Ron does every morning at 11, which is fantastic. But I'm trying to go either before or after Jimmy. I'll share you in a few eps. What's up? Hello, Karen, Alexandra. Do Brady Bunch type video with all your characters where they're all in the squares. Here's a story of the political vigilante who was living with a bunch of weirdos in his head. There was Granny Petrol and Shimshay and Derry and hey guys. We'll follow Ron and I on social media if you don't already. I'm putting it out there right now. Graham Elwood. This is my social media handle on Twitter and Instagram. I also have a Facebook fan page. I just post on my Facebook fan page. I don't answer a lot of emails. I just don't really like Facebook. So follow me on social media, and we will put out, Ron and I, if we do another one of those, we'll put it out. And what we did is we sold the tickets. They were $5. We sold them through brown paper tickets. And then you obviously got to give us your email when you buy a ticket. So then what we do is after when you buy the ticket, then Ron sends you the exclusive Zoom link. So yeah. Thought my Twitter handle was at Shimshay. Shimshay's a real dude. Just go to ecosa.org. That's the search engine we should all be using. And just search for Shimshay. See what you find. Then you'll see the motivation for that character. TJ Yates, do you think you'll do a live show in Seattle when all this bullshit is over? Yeah, absolutely. I want to make that clear. So Ron and I, it's pretty official. We are not doing the Seattle and Portland shows April 24th and 25th. So the president and out there, I know it sounds like the numbers in Seattle are actually coming down, which is good news. Like we are going to get on the other side of this. What Ron and I are doing, we are rescheduling. We're not canceling shows, so we're rescheduling. So the Florida shows, I don't know that Brown Paper Tickets had changed its policy yet, because that was like the first round of cancellations. And so if you bought tickets to the Florida shows, you should go to Brown Paper Tickets and you can get a refund. And if that isn't working, I would contact through Brown Paper Tickets. Some of you have said you've had some problems with that. But really you got to do that through Brown Paper Tickets because they collected the money. So you'll get a refund for the shows that were in Florida in March that we had to reschedule. And then when we release the tour dates for Florida, which will be in October, you'll just have to go back and buy the tickets again. Brown Paper Tickets, because artists, everyone had to start canceling their tickets. They've changed their policy. So as I understand it, if you bought tickets to the Seattle show or Portland shows, you have a choice. You can get your money back, or you can just hang on to that ticket. And when we reschedule the dates, which will probably be in the fall sometime, your ticket will still work for the new date, if that makes sense. But if you need to refund it, you can do that and they'll give you your money back. That's what Ron explained to me about Brown Paper Tickets. As it stands now, the shows in May and beyond, we're still doing. If they lift this thing by the middle of April, they might. So right now, Indianapolis, Detroit, and Cleveland are still happening. The June dates are still happening, but we don't know. But unfortunately, yeah, Seattle and Portland are not happening in April, but we will reschedule them. Believe me, we want to go on the road as soon as we can, as soon as it's safe for everybody, as soon as, so I think, I think, in speaking with Jimmy, he's probably not going to go on the road until they find a vaccine, just because he's got some pre-existing conditions and he doesn't want to take the risk, which I totally understand. Yeah. Very little content in these streams. Explains why less than 150 people are watching. Give me a fucking break, ass bag. I've been talking for 8 minutes. The fuck do you want? Sparklers and shit? Somebody asked me, somebody's asking me about tour dates. Yeah. Sup, everybody? Keep your butthole clean. I ordered a bidet because I'm not going to fight with these toilet paper zombies at the store. So that's what's up with that. Oh, Pat the Batman's fan. I'm here now. The party can start. Sparklers for all. Absolutely. Soy boy smoothie. Not soy. This is an almond milk, unsweetened organic almond milk. Hello from Oz. What's up, Karen H11? Droopy dog boys. Actually did put some segments together. Please hit the like button. 196 watching, 86 likes. Hit the like button. That helps. One of the things I have said, great ways to support the show, patreon.com/Graham Elwood, rockfin.com/Graham Elwood, which is a blockchain cryptocurrency platform. And all my videos are up on Rockfin ad-free. So anything I put on YouTube, I put on Rockfin as well, and it's ad-free. And if you endorse me on Rockfin, endorse the videos, or pay the $10, you can watch the videos for free on Rockfin. And if you do $10, you get to watch every content creator's premium content, which is bonus stuff. And if you do that through rockfin.com/Graham Elwood, I get residual income from that. So it's a cool way to support. And what you do with that, you get Ron, you get Convo Couch. I think Nico House is on there. A bunch of people. There's some other content creators. Jimmy's going to start putting videos on there. So it's a cool way to support the show. Also, many of you have asked, I'm working on getting my, redoing my online store so I can sell my products. I was just sort of selling products, my merch after live shows, which obviously those are being rescheduled. So I'm going to open up, many of you have asked, I will be selling stuff on grahamelwood.com. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks when I can get that figured out. But free content wise, you can go to Pandora. I have a Pandora channel, Graham Elwood Pandora channel. It has both of my stand-up albums on there, and other stand-up comics are on there as well. So it's free. Pandora, for those of you who don't know, Pandora is free. It has ads in it periodically. If you want to pay for premium, you get no ads, which is sort of the standard model, but Pandora is free. You can listen to stand-up albums. When my tracks come up, you hit thumbs up. I get paid when you listen to my albums on Pandora. It doesn't cost you anything. Pandora has to pay all the artists residuals, which is a great free way for you to get content, free way to support what I'm doing. So the more of you that listen to my Graham Elwood Pandora channel, I get paid from that, which is another great way to keep us all going. Because, you know, like I said, you know, I lost about 25-30% of my revenue because of the road dates. So I'm just trying to make that up. We're all scrambling. We're all struggling. So any and all ways we can all help each other. And I know some of you have been like, Graham, money's tight. I get it. Don't worry about it. Those are the free ways to support me. Pandora is free. And watching the ads on YouTube all the way through. When you click skip ad, I do not get paid. So watch the ads all the way through. Even open up a separate browser window. Even if they're ads like for Trump or something dumb, just know that they're having to pay me by you letting them play. So that's just one way to, or like put it on, you know, watch it on your TV and then have your iPhone or, you know, tablet or whatever, just run the ads or something. Those are free ways to support the show. Boo, 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 boo. 243 watching, 127 likes. Graham, Jimmy Dore said AOC voted for the CARES bill. However, I think she voted for it before the Senate changed it in favor of the rich. I see that she voted for the act in 3-4. Yeah, I'm just starting to get, you know, like look, we've talked about this. And if you start posting the same thing over and over, then I gotta block you. Just post it once. Thanks, dude buds. The ads are painful, but during the volume off Heldt, yeah, absolutely. My horoscope, I'm a Leo. So, all right. Thoughts and prayers. Hello. He got charged with 3 counts of attempted murder. They were Asian and he stabbed them because they look Chinese. I don't even know what that's about. Leo is fire. Yes, I'm the fire side. What's up, Keith? All right, I got a, let me go see if there's any super chats. Super chats, and then we'll do some, I got a couple segments I've made. There's other segments that I'm going to be releasing too. FBI got involved. Ooh, gnarly. Da precursor, shave your knuckles for justice. This is a great way to do the super chats. If everybody just did $2, everybody who's watching did $2, that helps. Everything helps. Anyway. The smoothie's so good. I rode my bike this morning and I did a little yoga online. I highly suggest going outside during this quarantine. Even if you live where the weather's shitty, just even a 10-minute walk if it's cold and crappy, just to get outside. Like it's imperative for all of our mental health to get outside. I went on a bike ride and then I came back and there's this website, Do Yoga With Me. This is not a paid endorsement. I just found them online. And they have a lot of great free yoga classes. You can also pay for a premium and get more yoga and you can downloads if you want to pay. So if you want to support him, it's cool, but it's really awesome just doing yoga in my apartment. It's like really keeping me from going nuts, and going outside and being in nature is important. The precursor, Shaver Knuckles for Justice, Building 7 didn't kill himself. I don't know. I think Building 7 hung itself with a paper t-shirt. It's weird. I don't know. Look it up. Jameson Doan, what's up, Jameson? Graham, can you, Ron, and Jimmy do a digital show together? Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Ron and I had so much fun doing that show. We'll be doing more digital shows, whether they're Zoom and ticketed or YouTube or whatever. We're going to be doing more just shows because the two that I've done, last Saturday with Ron and then a Saturday before that on my own, I really like it, and I'm beginning to find that I'm kind of doing mine like a late night talk show where I have like visual jokes, like a a host, do a little monologue stuff, and then do other stuff. Like I'm really digging the format, bringing on my crazy characters. So, yeah, I'm definitely, we're going to be doing more of them. They're in one form or another. They're super fun, and they make me feel good. I think every Saturday or night or Friday, I'm going to be doing those because they really help me feel like I'm still a comedian and a performer. It was cool with Zoom because some people we told to not mute. So we actually heard laughs, which was so important for us as comedians. You just performing comedy and there's no sound. You just feel like you're eating it. So that was really cool. But we'll do more of those for sure. Anthony Penza, boom, Anthony, shave your knuckles for justice. Seth Peterson, Seth, you are amazing. Boom, boom, pow. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Tuborg 100, shave your knuckles for justice. Hannah Bagnall, what's up, Hannah? Keep it up, dancing weird creature. I don't know what that is, but I love it. So that's what's going on with that. Leo is fire. I'm a fan of you and Jimmy since Jimmy has been on KPFK, contributing member to the show. I agree with you on Tulsi. We are far bigger than any candidate that's just going to keep in the fight. Yeah, it's absolutely. It's absolutely. Thank you, Joanna. It's a pair. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, and look, I've said this, if Bernie can still win and all that, but if Bernie, Bernie's biggest flaw, and we saw that with the stimulus bill, is he thinks it's possible to change from within and reform the Democratic Party from within, and it's not. And I've said this from day one, man. I've been doing the show for 3 years. Jimmy said, we've all been saying this. Hanging all our hopes on one person, Bernie or Tulsi, is a mistake. Bernie has inspired a lot of us. And look, he could still be president. Anything's possible in this crazy COVID thing, but it's not about a person. If it's just about one person, then it's not a movement, it's a cult. So what we have to do is, whatever happens, I don't know. Whatever Bernie does, I don't hang on a lot of hope for the Democrat. The Democratic Party can't be reformed. That I believe wholeheartedly. People have been trying to reform the Democratic Party from within for 50 years. It's not working. It can't be done. If Bernie somehow becomes president, there's still 20 states with primaries. That would be great, and I would be so happy for that. But I would really then be holding him accountable as president and making sure the Pelosi's of the world don't pull him to the center. But what is more important is all of us as true progressives keep staying unified and keep fighting and keep resisting. And maybe it's organizing a general strike, because as I've said, everybody can general strike from their apartment or their house. We don't have to take to the streets. If they're quarantining us, fine. We just stop. And maybe we start getting involved in that. So regardless, we're going to keep going forward. 347, 168. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, let's do a segment, everybody. Let's do a segment. Oh, come on, robot. Hold on. That'll pop up in a second. Hit the like button, everybody. Naomi Klein tweeted, "Reality has endorsed Bernie Sanders, an absolute must-read for the brilliant New York Magazine." Cool. 27 states haven't voted and pull Bernie center after 40 years. No, it's not. I don't think they're going to pull Bernie to the center. But it's like, look, when you're president, I don't know. if he were to become president, they would do everything in their power to stack his cabinet and everybody with neoliberal moderates. I mean, that's what they would, meaning make it so he has no choice. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. But I don't know. Anything's possible, man. Anything's possible. Oliver Stone for POTUS, right on. What's up, Cannon Fodder? How you doing, Angie? Hello. Any zinc supplement? I got a great zinc supplement. I'm going to show you what I've been taking to boost your immunity system. This one right here, I've shown it before, Elderberry Immune Gummy. And it's by Garden of Life, which is, I like, they make a lot of great products. They make protein powder, and it's got organic echinacea, zinc, and vitamin C. It's really fantastic. They say take 4 of these a day, so I just like spread them out through. I take one in the morning, I take one, late afternoon or early, whatever. Spread them out through every day, 1 before I go to sleep. It just helps boost my immunity. All right. Grow your own food and be as independent from the system as possible. Absolutely. Absolutely. What's up? If you watched the Snork Y2K's here, so we have a great conversation with him. Where he shows basically how NAFTA has screwed us and made this pandemic worse because our medical supplies are now being made over in China when they should all be made here. We should be ramping up this production of ventilators. I was just watching on the regular media today, the corporate media, that GM is actually going to start making ventilators and all this stuff. But it's like, yeah. Oh, Jill Nell, heads up, Jill. Shave your knuckles for justice. Danny O'Brien, behind the general strike, don't go back to work. Yeah, for sure. It's look, we're Amazon workers, and I believe Staten Island are saying we're walking because we're not getting. They should be getting hazard pay. These are frontline workers. They should be getting more pay. They're like, they haven't sanitized the facility, and they're going to walk. And they should. These workers are finally seeing their value. They're like, CEOs aren't front. Who gives a shit about CEOs? And CEOs say we don't have the money. There's a hospital in I think Boston or somewhere in Massachusetts where they're giving the medical staff pay cuts because they don't have the money. And the CEOs of the medical for-profit medical companies were cutting doctors' pay. Oh, right. I wonder if the CEOs are cutting their pay. Do the CEOs have to cut their pay? Like, unbelievable, man. It is just preposterous. I can't even watching this is just like insane. Hold on for a second. There we go. Let me fix that. Real quick. Okay, cool. So general strike, people are seeing we're seeing how valuable workers are. We're really seeing it. And regular people who have been propagandized to shame regular workers and idolize CEOs, they're coming around. Regular person on the street interviews with corporate media, they're going, nah, these workers should be paid more money. Unloading trucks of food, toilet paper people, anyone taking money, packaging stuff at an Amazon warehouse or whatever, the postal service, not to mention obviously the medical staff, they should be getting hazard pay. We give the military combat pay when they go to a war. They should be getting combat pay. This is they're putting their lives at risk. Hello, everybody. My name is Graham Elwood, and you are watching The Political Vigilante. Reporting stories that the corporate media is not. A great way to support the show is to go to patreon.com/Graham Elwood, where you can submit stories like this was submitted by Patreon member Hollis. Boy Scouts of America files for bankruptcy protection amid sex abuse lawsuits. This happened in February, but right as COVID-19 started flourishing, we're not seeing a lot. This is another thing. Now, granted, this pandemic is a serious issue, and we've never seen this before. So I don't believe this is a conspiracy or a distraction, but rather than the media, just every story, another COVID death, another, like, how come we can't cover some of this? Files for bankruptcy protection. The filing Tuesday in Wilmington, Delaware is an attempt to work out a potentially mammoth compensation plan for abuse victims that will allow the 110-year-old organization to carry on. Well, I'm glad victims are getting compensation. I really am. And, you know, are there people that went into the Boy Scouts, Boy Scout instructors, adults that did it for noble reasons to help kids? Of course there are. Are there people that went through the Boy Scouts and said, man, it really made me a better kid? I was taught a responsibility. Absolutely. And there's predators, pedophiles that went, oh, I can take advantage. And what the real problem is the Boy Scouts, like the Catholic Church, tried to cover it up for a long time and did the old few bad apples nonsense, which is what the Catholic Church said. And look at all the good we've done. That's what look at the Catholic charities. Catholic charities, they've helped a lot of people. It still doesn't give you the right to cover up that at all. So I don't know how I necessarily feel about them getting bankruptcy protection. Should the Boy Scouts continue as an organization? I don't know. I'm glad if they use this bankruptcy protection in any form to try to not pay victims. That infuriates me. And these pedophiles that were within the Boy Scouts, they need to be in jail, all of them. Not shifted around and unable to prosecute like the Catholic Church has done. The organization could be forced to sell off some of its vast property holdings and raise money for a compensation fund that could surpass $1 billion. Well, so is that what this is about? Them, like the Catholic Church, is one of the biggest property owners than a McDonald's in the world. So I'm all for helping kids and programs that help kids, especially like get kids off the streets and give them programs. But there needs to be a drastic screening process, because you don't want to do that, because then it's like, well, then any little league coach, any teacher, like they're not all guilty. Of course not. Of course not. But there needs to be really strict screening process. And they need to pay all the victims. Unique sex abuse suit filed in Boy Scouts in U.S. Capitol. These are more stories about it. The lawsuit seeks to allow men across the U.S. to sue the Scouts in Washington, even though they live in states where the statute of limitations is passed. This is good. This is a good thing. I don't care if the statute of limitations passed. 350 more alleged pedophiles found in the in the Boy Scouts. This was last summer. They are outside what is already in the organization's disciplinary files. USA Today reports. Is this a cover-up? Did they know about this and do nothing about it? Because that's sort of the pattern. America and society in general doesn't want to come to grips with the reality of how many pedophiles are out there. Just like the Epstein thing's gone away. We're not really talking about it. Granted, we're in the middle of a pandemic, sure. But why is this not being covered more? I didn't see this anywhere. This is through USA Today. Like, sure, they'll release an article online, and that's how they say we're covering it. We're doing our due diligence. But then it's not picked up by the corporate media, which has a 24-hour news cycle. Why isn't CNN talking about this? Right? There really is about 30 minutes a day or maybe an hour a day at the most of reporting about the coronavirus that's valid, we should all pay attention to. Oh, here's the new update. Here's the new numbers. Right? Oh, here's the new mandate from the government. Here's how we're flattening the curve. Here's new data. It's all, you listen to the scientists and the doctors, all about we need to crunch more data, crunch more data, crunch more data. Right? it's like, oh my God, the numbers are spiking. But I heard Dr. Birx and Dr. Fucci say last week, we're going to be taking 4 to 5 days of testing and processing those tests in a short amount of time, like 24 to 40. But the media just runs wild with everything because they won't, this stuff, they can't report about this. They can't talk about Epstein. I didn't know about this. One of you had to send me this story. I didn't know about it. That's why I love doing the show, because you guys keep me informed and then I can inform everybody else. So thank you, Hollis, for sending me the story at Patreon. I really appreciate it. That's why I say you're all political vigilantes. You're all making Gotham great again. Thanks for supporting the show. Boom. I'm trying to get caught up on all of the, with all the primary stuff and the shenanigans and the Super Tuesday and oh God. And then the COVID stuff going nuts. I really have fallen behind on, like I owe people February and March for the submitted topics for Patreon. So if you're one of those people, I will get to it. I will release it. Don't worry. And I got to take care of the people that are at the $5 topic level first, because that's their tier that they're paying for. But other of you submit stuff and I try to get to it and I really appreciate it. But Cuba's better than USA. You got that right. Downvote this cock, please. I don't know what that means. It sounds like a troll thing. Taxpayer money. Boy Scouts and CSS provide a valuable service as well. The dark or deep web is known for pedophiles who get other pedophiles. Ugh, horrifying. $366 watching, 245 likes. Hit the like button, everybody. Let's answer some super chats. Kim, what's up, Kim? Shave your knuckles for justice. 17th day of quarantine. Let's talk a little bit about things we can do to stay healthy and positive. Hey, everybody. My name is Graham Elwood. You're watching The Political Vigilante. Like, share, and subscribe helps get the message out. Some things I've been doing to help myself stay sane during this quarantine. So I live alone, which I initially was like, oh, I'm feeling really lonely. But then I'm also like, some people, if you're stuck in a situation with somebody you don't want to be with, that would be pretty gnarly. So one of the things I'm doing every day is I'm trying to stick to a schedule. Now, I work at home a lot doing this show, so I'm sort of used to being at home. One of the places I lost my schedule, so I would get up and like I would usually do yoga like every other day, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'd get up Monday and say, oh, I'm going to go to this yoga class at 9 or 10 or something like that, and that would kind of structure my day. So I don't have that I'm doing yoga, so I'm trying to build a structure, keep to a plan, have a structure. I've really like limited my TV watching. I mean, I'll watch movies and stuff at night, but like I just watch the news for just 20, 30 minutes just to get any new information. That's it. And I'm really curious to see the doctors and scientists crunch the data. I want to see on a local level, have they implemented any new things like, oh, they closed the beaches this weekend, because one weekend ago, the weekend of March 21st and 22nd, the first day of the sort of total lockdown, everybody in LA came to the beaches and they were packed, and people playing volleyball in the city went, we can't have that. So this weekend they clamped it down, and I thought that was a smart move. And if one or two people kind of snuck out to the beach, they didn't hassle them. They just didn't want to see any groups, which was smart. So stick to a schedule is what I do. And then I try to get outside every day, even if it's just for 20, 30 minutes. Just get outside, ride my bike, walk if you're in an environment where you can do that. If it's cold and rainy or snowy or whatever, just even a 5-minute walk, man, just to get some fresh air. Don't look at my phone. You know, I'm limiting social media and and just TV news or whatever. I'm trying to limit it every day. And I'm also looking, somebody suggested look for positive news about COVID. So, you know, Seattle has started to come down from it. Like, you know, Los Angeles has a bunch of, they have this Navy ship with extra hospital beds. They've taken the LA Convention Center and the National Guard has gotten, so they're preparing if their hospitals get overrun. That makes me feel a little relief, because that's one of the big issues here is like, if everybody rushes to the hospital because they've got COVID, then anyone who's got whatever, heart attack, stroke, hits by a car, you know, just regular medical stuff, they can't get help, you know? So you have to increase the hospital beds, and that's good to see. And just more testing, more data, more information that they can figure out what this thing's doing. And I also talked to somebody that was a lot older, in their mid-80s. He was a virologist, and he said he was a kid during the Depression. And any older viewers who watch my show, I'm sure, can concur with this. He goes, I remember the Depression as a kid. We got through it. I remember polio in 1947. And polio, apparently, they shut down pools, parks, all this stuff. And it was serious, and people were dying. And then they found a vaccine. He goes, we got through that. He goes, in the 60s, there was the swine flu, I believe. In the Hong Kong flu was in the 60s. In the 70s, we had the swine flu. And they were pandemics, and they were serious, but we got through it. So I'm confident, like it's gnarly. I don't want to get this, and I don't want to die, or I don't want to get it and not know I have it and mistakenly give it to somebody in one of the high risk groups. But I think we'll get through this, you know, and they're working feverishly on it to get to. That's horrible use of words. It's not. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be funny. I just bad use of words. They're working quickly to find a vaccine. I don't have a lot, you know, like the pharmaceutical companies, you know, I have a lot of questions about them, and I've been very critical of them, but it takes 12 to 18 months to find a vaccine. Maybe they'll find it sooner. And, you know, that helps me feel like, all right, we're going to get on the other side of this, you know, and everybody, and watching, yeah, there's some people hoarding and trying to price gouge, but they're like a handful of assholes. Most people are really rising to the occasion. I'm seeing people being nicer to each other in the store, people trying to help out. You know, when I see these stories of people sewing masks and businesses helping out, and, you know, giving discounts to frontline workers, and everybody realizing how important work, and maybe we'll you know, everybody will realize how important it is for workers. You know, like we used to praise the CEOs and the billionaires and the celebrities and the celebrity athletes. No, we need to praise the person that unloads the truck for the produce. We need to praise the farmer. We need to praise the cashier. We need to praise the person that's going around the grocery store, polishing the handles with you know, so, and reconnecting with people. And, you know, those have been really helpful things that have helped me get through this and feel better and not feel all like, oh, it's the end of the world. And, you know, I don't, and we need to be critical of this government and both parties for the stimulus plan that just gave banks $4.25 trillion. We need to hold them accountable. The LA Unified School District is having a fundraiser for kids that are, you know, don't have food or whatever. I'm like, the LA Unified School District should not be having a fundraiser. Those banks should be giving them money. The LA Unified School District, and any school district, like LA Unified is a massive school district. It's the second largest in the country, if I'm not mistaken. They shouldn't be having a fundraiser. There should be fundraisers for people. The banks. So everyone needs to get, one of the ways we can all be in this together and work together is not let these two awfully corrupt parties who just gave $4.25 trillion to the bunch of banks. And I'm sorry, I am critical of everybody in the Democratic Party for letting this happen. It was 96-0 in the Senate, and everybody in the Republican Party, everybody in Congress, everybody in the Senate. Sorry, Erni, AOC, all of them, McConnell, Pelosi, it was bullshit political theater, and they all need to be held accountable. But I'm not going to let that negativity, I'm not going to pretend it's not there and just be denial. Oh, they'll figure it out. I'm going to hold them accountable, but also maybe the positive thing I'm holding on to this is maybe we as a society American society, but also as a planet, realize we have the power. The workers have the power. The workers have the power, and we need to hold them accountable. And we need to get progressives out of this Democratic Party because it's utterly corrupt. The Republicans are awful. They're all corrupt and awful. You cannot pull the Democratic Party to the left. It is impossible. People have been trying to do it for 5 or more decades. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Get out, start general strike, start a new party, and move forward. That's what we need to do. Boom. What's that? 309 watching, 282 likes. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Blame the Republicans more. They're both parties suck. Cuba has 1 doctor for every 4 of its citizens. Yeah. Remember during that bullshit Democratic debate where Biden was like, "Oh, Bernie, you're praising." Like, put all that like, we've refused their doctors. We've refused them. How stupid is that? How utterly stupid is that? Zinc does help us. Amen, Graham. I will never vote for a corporate Democrat. You got it. As long as we have 2-party system, nothing will get done. Absolutely. Let's go to super chats, ladies and gentlemen. Reeve Barker, shave your knuckles for justice. Have a chance to read the political story on AOC at Nearton and Kevin praising her. Bad luck. Yeah, I mean, I retweeted that and someone was like, "Oh, you can't trust Politico." And I'm not saying Politico is some sort of, they're not like Jacobin or whatever, but this is a problem we've all been started to noticing it the last couple of months. AOC just more and more acquiescing to the corporate Democrats. And this like, oh, the Republicans wanted to pass this ridiculous bill and Bernie and AOC farted, fought it. I'm just done with that crap. It doesn't. This is not the time for like, well, I'm going to say no to that shitty bill, but I'll say yes to this less shitty bill because they'll let me add this little amendment to it. I'm done with that. This is a critical point. And, all the media would smear Bernie and blame everything on him if he voted no and held it up, which Rand Paul has done 1,000,000 times. But that's real leadership. If he's really going to lead the progressive movement, that's what he should have done. And he didn't. And okay, everyone would have said, "Oh, Bernie doesn't want to help people," but he should have fought hard. I mean, this is the constant complaint is he doesn't fight hard enough. And what happens when we're only supposed to get $1,200 once? We all got rent due in through 3 days. What's going to happen? And they say, "Oh, moratorium on evictions and foreclosures." And then what happens when 6 months, a year from now, they slowly start saying, "Yeah, too late, you're behind. Yeah, we gave you a moratorium for 3 months, but you went 4 months or 5 months. Now you didn't have to pay your mortgage, but you had to pay interest. Then there's all these late fees now." This is what they're going to do, man. How they stole my house and 6 million other homes 10 years ago is what this new bill is going to do. And Bernie let it happen. And I'm. It's not all on him. It's unfair to put it all on his back because exalting him up as the thing I've said, many of us have said this, if you can't hang a movement on one person, so by the same token, you can't hang a failure of this political system all on Bernie, but he's just one guy. But in my opinion, he should have said this bill's bullshit, and it should have at least separated the 2 bills, one for the corporations and one for the people. And $4.25 trillion out of the banks. That money should be like every school district. Here's money for you to keep, because I was watching the superintendent of LA Unified School District speak today on the local news, and he was like, "Look, this is a gargantuan task to take. They've got something. I forget how many students. It's like it's like 1 million students and 100,000 staff or whatever. It's some crazy number. It's a massive school district." He goes, "This is the equivalent of rewiring a plane, at 30,000 feet in the middle of a storm. It's a little more complicated than that." He said it stone faced. It was like, and now we got to have a fundraiser? Like, taking a whole school district, and there's kids that don't have access to, you can't, just do it online. There's plenty of low-income housing families. They don't have the internet. They don't have a nice computer for a kid to go to. Maybe they've got 4 or 5 kids and one computer. How are they all going to go online for school? Like, there's so many issues to get done with, and the money should be gotten from the federal goddamn government. And this is just one school district in one city, in one state. So it's just criminal. And when they start snatching up small businesses and, and already big companies, I forget which one, but like maybe Wendy's or Cheesecake, some big chain just said they're not paying mortgage. They're just going to not do it. And you know what? They'll get bailed out, but will the small business owner? I don't know. I'm not going to take the risk of just not paying my rent in 2 days and hope that they don't try to come after me, or maybe they will stack up fine or something. I don't want to fall into more debt through this. So I'm going to pay my rent and barely have any money left over and hope for this $1,200 check. I just applied for unemployment. Like, I'm applying for the small business loan because I'm a small business owner. It's complete bullshit. And hanging our hopes on reforming the Democratic Party is nonsense. And they're going to fucking screw Bernie and put Cuomo in there. And he's going to tell us to vote for Cuomo? No fucking way. I don't think the Democratic Party realizes. In 2016, 75% of Bernie supporters voted for Hillary. I was not one of them. I voted for Jill Stein. I don't think they realize. I don't know any diehard Bernie supporters that are going to vote for the corporate Democrat this time around. I know a lot of people like, I voted for Hillary, but I'll never do that again. I don't think they realize it's going to be like 20% of Bernie supporters are going to vote for. I don't think they like. But they don't care. We need to leave that fucking party, man. Melissa H, what's up, Melissa? Shaving Knuckles for Justice. At the next Zoom show, we'll clink glasses and plates so you feel like you can actually at a comedy club. Should we have a designated heckler? Aha! Thanks, Melissa. Farkas Garvey. Boom. Shaving Knuckles for Justice. You literally pick the best term for elite children. I laughed every time you said rat fuck kids. Yeah. Let the CEOs and the billionaires and their rat fuck kids, let them go serve food. Let them go unload. I want to see all these CEOs. I want to see Hunter Biden and Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner and Chelsea Clinton unload a truck full of medical supplies. I want to see them in a parking lot, processing COVID tests. I want to see them working as a cash register at a Walgreens, selling people who are sick cold medicine. I want to see them do that. I want to see that happen. I want to see every billionaire's, spouse with her fake boobs and her fucking $10,000 handbag out there. I want to see that. I want to see them. I want to see whatever bimbo Bezos is getting to be his girlfriend. I want to see her out there actually, cleaning toilets at a hospital. I want to see Jeff Bezos actually work in an Amazon factory for 10, 15 bucks an hour and see how he likes it. I'd like to freeze all of Jeff Bezos' assets and give them to his employees and set up homeless shelters and get people off the streets and give them jobs. We could do that with $150 billion. So how come LAU's Unified School District has to have a goddamn fundraiser, but Jeff Bezos is allowed to walk around with $150-some billion? Yeah, we got a great. Capitalism is so great. It's weird. How are we going to pay for it, have we heard, since the stimulus thing? Oh, none? Outstanding. Louise Brooks, Shaving Knuckles for Justice. There are still registered sex offenders on active duty. I can send info. That's a story. Jesus Christ. Send me that info, Louise. Emberg 33, Shaving Knuckles for Justice. Check out generalstrike.org. It's nice to see. Ooh, I'm going to post that. generalstrike.org. And no one purchased anything from Amazon. Do you think the aversion from running third party at all has to do with establishment control over voting machines and rigging elections? Yeah, I know. I think the two parties control the election system. It's funny. The board of it's both parties, and nowhere in the Constitution does it say anything about political parties running our election system. Yet both political parties have taken over the election system. It's such bullshit. You might be right. 340 likes. Hit the like button. Yeah. What did I put? I put generalstrike.org. Abolish ICE. Please practice media distancing. The Green Party needs someone with the name recognition to run Ventura Stein. All right. Generalstrike.org. That's what I just wrote. Shaving Knuckles for Justice. Patrick Flood. You're making Gotham great again, Patrick. Reforming the Democratic Party is like trying to grow a garden on top of a nuclear waste dump. It ain't happening. I was talking to Jimmy today, and I said, dude, it's like trying to reform, like getting inside of a drug cartel and reforming them. And he goes, yeah, trying to get them to sell baby formula instead of, drugs that kill, heroin, meth, cocaine. I said, yeah. And here's how the Democratic Party is. It's like saying, well, we got them to stop selling, heavy drugs, heroin, and crystal meth near schools. They won't sell it near schools. And they've agreed to sell 10% baby formula. So there, we won. That's a big victory for all of us. You cannot reform. Go inside a drug cartel and see if you can go inside the mob and see if you can reform it. Hang out with a biker gang that sells weapons and sex traffics and see if you can reform it from within. Get the biker gang to start like just being the ones that deliver toys for tots. Do that. See how it works. Join the Marine Corps. Join the Pentagon and see if you can get them to reform from within. Instead of dropping drones on people, they're going to drop, education. Jason V. What's up, Jason? Shaving Knuckles for Justice. Look up Fort Detrick, August 19th and May 18th flu deaths. What? I'm going to look that up right now, friend. I'm going to look that up right now. Let's go to ECOSA, ECOSIA.org, which is search engine. I'm going to actually put it in the feed because this is the search engine we should all be using rather than the evil Google. Don't Googie, go ECOSI. ECOSA.org. This is the search engine you should use. Every time they do it, they claim that they plant trees. Seems cool to me. Oh, shit. All right, let me look this up. I'm going to look this up right now. Jason, thank you for supporting the show. Jason. So Fort Detrick. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, friend. I'm not seeing like a specific Fort Detrick thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I don't know. If you got a better link, send it to me. I didn't see it when I searched it. Jason V again and mysterious vaping death symptoms in Maryland. Really weird. Progressive Om Shanti. Oh snap! What's up, everybody? 369 likes. Hit the like button. Detrick. Yeah, that's how I say it. Yeah, Detrick. That's how I spelled it. Detrick. Let's do this. Are they August 19th and May 18th of last year of 2019? Or are they different? Here we go. Is this COVID-19's origin? Ooh, I'm going to save that article. Okay. Hit the like button. Are taco trucks still open? I don't know. That might be. Deadly Germ research is shut down at Army.New York Times. Okay, cool, Jason. Thanks. Boom. Fort Detrick, Maryland. Stark White 2K. I live in Fort Detrick, Frederick, Maryland. I frequently drove by a closed building where the anthrax was stored. Oh, God. I've been vaping for years and still no vape long or COVID for me. Liquor stores are essential business. Not kidding. Podcasts are considered essential business. The podcast studio that I've used, the ATC, they call that essential. They're still open. I was going to go up there, but I didn't know. Oh, wait a minute. I want to. Oh, did I record this? Ooh, I don't think I did. Let me check. I might have, and if I did, I will release it. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta check something. No, I did record this. Okay, I'll release this. I did the thing about Cuomo and the Blackstone Group, where he gets his funding from. Yeah. Cuomo is the Blackstone Group is an organization that bought up a bunch of houses that were foreclosed in 2000 during the crisis, 2010, right around 2009, 2010, and they've been renting to people. They've been driving up rents. Yeah, they've spent money in California to block our rent control bill that was up the last election. Yeah, that's who they are. And they got people that have worked inside of Cuomo's campaign and for Trump, just showing you that when they try to say, "Oh, Cuomo's our new hero," isn't he presidential? You're watching the corporate media do that. Isn't he presidential? Well, he sounds like a real leader. Trump, we can't trust him at all. So we're going to get Cuomo in there. The worst. The worst. Anyone else wiping down all their packaging? I'm trying. Oh, Cuomo's so bad. Official COVID numbers are skewed propagandism, but all right. 387. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Annabelle Corley, shave your knuckles for justice. Annabelle, how you doing down under? I wanted to try this 3 o'clock starting at 3 because I saw that it was like a decent time in Australia and it's night. I know it's getting kind of late in the UK right now, but I'm trying different times, because if I go 7 o'clock, so I hope this works for everybody. Then maybe go to a different time of the day that helps people who don't normally get to, come to the live stream. Because during the week, I've been doing the live stream usually at night, 7, 8 o'clock, something like that. COVID numbers coming out of USA are frightening. Your country is now seeing what for-profit healthcare and practically no social services means, and it's horrifying. Yeah, I hope America realizes this. I hope America truly is seeing what happens. We should have these N95 masks stored, medical supplies storage. We should be it's the thing we talked about with Stark White 2K. Please watch that video. Manufacturing should be done here. NAFTA is making this worse. Everything just everything for profit is now really screwing us. Imagine if we had Medicare for all. Pandemic breaks out. Okay, free healthcare, free tests for everybody. We're going to be releasing tests, right? And imagine if we got rid of NAFTA and we started doing more manufacturing. So, okay, we're manufacturing all these tests and all these medical supplies because we make them here anyway. So we can, because part of this is testing as many people as possible. That's what China did. Locked it down, tested everybody, right? Because to get as much data so the scientists can see what the virus is doing, who's susceptible, who isn't, then they can find in all that data is where they find a cure. So imagine, everyone can go get tested. I mean, I was on the road a bunch in February. I did a bunch of shows. I shook them up hundreds of hands. I mean, I'm very good at washing my hands, but maybe I had it and didn't know. And they could have tested me and said, oh, you have it, mild symptoms, and it passed through your system, no big deal. I don't know. And I tell them I'm a vegetarian, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do this and that. And then they find a pattern. Oh, this diet, this health, this is better for, I don't know. But I have no idea. I don't know if I can get tested or not. Where, how? Where are the tests? Are there enough tests? So it's such a great point, Annabelle, that you're bringing up. It's just like, imagine. So why Medicare for all is so important and real social programs, not bank socialism. We just gave more corporate socialism. Breadcrumbs to the working class, breadcrumbs to the 99%, and just blank checks to the oligarchs. That's what just happened. Imagine we had free healthcare. Everybody can go get tested. Boom. You know, we know we've got all these concrete numbers. We know how many people are getting it. We know everything. And, you know, because the data coming out of Italy is critical. We're getting the data out of Italy. Oh, more pre-existing conditions, this age group. You know, it's important. So you bring up a great point. Yoga, lots of yoga and smoothies. Yeah. Man, got a phone call, missed all the fun. You're back, Johnny. Do progressives start a third party, and if so, who leads it? I mean, as we've said, it would be great if Bernie and everybody just left and started. They won't. Tulsi won't. AOC won't. They're all co-opted into that correct party. Moose party. I feel like we need to start rallying around it. I'm worried that there's not even going to be anybody. Milwaukee's not going to happen, which means the movement for a people party is not going to happen. So the movement for a people's party should have some kind of online convention. They should start working, if they're not already, movement for a people's party, who I think are awesome, on getting an online convention going for July in case the city of Milwaukee is still shut down. Because I just don't know that they're going to let 10,000 people, 15,000 people sit inside an arena for 4 fucking days straight in July. One sporting event here or there, maybe, but 4 days straight. I mean, I'm all for having the Democratic convention if we just put the super delegates and Neera Tanden and those people in the convention hall for 4 days and let them hang out. And I don't know, maybe there's COVID, maybe there isn't. But I think to your point of how do we lead this, we got to get some real leaders behind this. And if it's not politicians, then it's Chris Hedges, it's Cornel West. If we could get Nina Turner over there, that would be great. But we need a lot of the people the big name people, Killer Mike. We need those people that backed Bernie, that backed the poor people's campaign. It's a big thing for Killer Mike. He was seeing Bernie. One of the reasons he backed Bernie was he was doing all similar stuff to MLK. So let's get all those people involved. Get Jill Stein, get the Green Party, even get some libertarian, people who let's start a third party. Let's get going. Let's do it. Let's make it a pro-labor, Medicare for all the policies we want. Maybe it's just a progressive party. I don't care. Yeah, Bernie mobilized the left for the right again. And Australia have preferential voting, yeah. Burn DNC Movement for a People's Party conference call tonight at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Ooh, sweet. Yeah, it's what we need, man. We need a third party for sure. Emberg33, boom. You spelled the website wrong. I DM'd the link. Okay, so what is that? It's not generalstrike.org. What is it? Genstrike.org. Oh. All right, here we go. Genstrike.org. Genstrike.org. Send this on all your social media. You should try raw beet in your smoothie. Lots of red berries, lemon, lime, greens. My fave. Well, thanks, Alston. I like the Green Party, but when I hear Howard Hawkins say Russiagate stuff, I just can't get on board with that Russiagate shit. I just can't. I can't get on board with that crap. I just can't. So I love so much. I love Jill Stein. There's a lot about it, but I can't get on board with Russiagate crap. I can't fucking hear it. It's so bad and so dumb. Yeah. 1913 Bull Moose Party. Yeah, I did a video on that with Kim Iverson. That's up on my, check that out. Yeah, I think for now, everybody go to this generalstrike.org and sign up. Progressive, boom. Sugar Knuckles for Justice. CDC just posted COVID symptoms. Feel like you just went 3 rounds with a 50-year-old vegan. You've been knocked out by a 50-year-old. Let me get some water. You've been knocked out by a 50-year-old vegan. I got a little nuts here. Oh, well. I think it might be time. Let's see what we got here, everybody. You know who just walked in? You know who just walked in? You guys have any idea who just walked in? Our favorite. You won't be able to hear it, but you're really going to enjoy it. Hi. Greetings and neoliberal salutations. My name is Shimshay, and I want to take you on another guided meditation and chanting. In these troubling times, we need to find our true center. And I want all of you to know that your true center can be found if you do my $3,000 retreat. That's how you really find your center. And buy $200 hemp sandals. That's how you find your neoliberal center. So get in a comfortable seated position. Focus and listen to yourself and your breath and be totally authentic and allow yourself to be as enlightened as possible. I mean, you're not as enlightened as I am, but you can try. And, think of the songs that I've done with Sasha Butterfly up at Mount Shasta that were really amazing. And she's a fierce warrior princess whose real name is Tamby Blankenship, but we call her Sasha Butterfly. My name's Shimshay. Some of you said my birth certificate calls me Todd, but that's just the patriarchy telling us what names to have. So here we go. Find a comfortable seated position. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Any blue will do. Breathe out. The growth of the mass surveillance state under Obama, constitutional lawyer, is good. Assange belongs in jail, and who cares if we tortured Manning and then threw her back in jail again to testify against Assange? The U.S. is just. Support the LGBTQ community, unless it's a whistleblower calling out crimes of the American empire. Support young women of color, unless Hollywood celebrity Kathy Griffin calls a Palestinian girl protesting violence against Muslims a pussy. Then stand with rich white lady Kathy Griffin. Chelsea Clinton is a fierce feminist warrior, but it doesn't matter that rapist, pedophile, sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell was at her wedding. Come on. It's not like her parents had control of the guest list. Stop attacking her. We already had 23 trillion in debt, so it's okay to print up another 4 trillion and give crumbs to the working class and give the lion's share to corporations with no accountability. Corporations are good if you're college educated and in the 1%. We can't possibly pay for healthcare because that would be socialism. How are we going to pay for it? Just get a good job that pays for your healthcare. Stop asking questions. Graham Elwood went to Russia in September as a pawn for the Kremlin. Aloha for Joe Biden. This has been another guided meditation from Shimshay, your neoliberal shaman. Remember, your chakras and auras are any blue will do. Hey guys, sorry, it's my neighbor. He comes over, and I don't want to be mean to him, so I gotta let him in there. So sorry, I just I don't know. I figured chanting is good. I didn't really listen to what he was saying, but meditation is good, I guess, right? So it can't be all that bad. So we got to hang out in front of the screen. So we all did our best. We all did our best. 456 likes, boom, shakalaka. Sam Dean, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining us. Oh, you're gonna send Shimshay a pair of healing crystals? Right on. Joe Biden is the spirit of aloha. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Mako Mimi Om. Joe Biden is for world peace. Aloha. Om. Believe all women unless they accuse Joe Biden. Om. my name was a neoliberal douche canoe. Yes, I did stay at least 6 feet away from Shimshay. I suggest your guide has ass back. You guide his ass back out of the door. Yeah, she did. Kathy Griffin called that. Yeah, gosh. What's up, Canada? How you doing? Let me read a couple more super chats. We'll do a song and get on out of here. Allison, what's up, Allison? Shave your knuckles for justice. Thanks for supporting the show. I think you're getting ready to graduate soon. Melissa H, shave your knuckles for justice. Is Shimshay Darian's guru? Is that how you met? Hey guys, Darian here. Just did like an amazing meditation session with like this guy Shimsho or Shay or whatever. Like, I think he uses shea butter in his hair, so that's why he calls himself Shimsho or whatever. But like totally amazing, like thoughts and shimshays and meditation blessings, you guys. Like totally meditate. Like I totally meditate. Like I meditated. I'm on Instagram at the same time. It's like amazing. Like totally centered, and then like wow, liking photos and whatever. But like it was so amazing. So I just totally love all of that. It's the best. Like total thoughts and shimshos, and like everything he's saying is really cool. Some of it's like political, so I don't really vote, but it's amazing that he does that. And I love his hair. Like his hair is so like I want that hair. Like oh my god, shimsho. So thank you guys. Thoughts and meditate, and blessings and neoliberal salutations. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm gonna say it hashtag because it sounds good. So thanks, guys. Yeah, I think they met. She went to one of his classes. Tari, what's up, Tari? Shave your knuckles for justice. Instead of saying "om," you should say "dome." Dome. That's hilarious. CureForCancer.co, what's up? Could you do videos on the structure of the International Monetary Fund, other central banks around the world, and shareholders of the biggest banks? Yeah, that's a good subject. Let me write that down because I want to do more. I want to do more. Yeah, I haven't done enough. I need to do more research on it, but I absolutely will. Videos. There we go. Boom, boom, pow. You guys are the best. What song do you want me to sing as we wrap up here? Jimmy's going to be going live soon if he hasn't already. So get ready for that. Deborah Grossbach, what's up? Keep it up, pair. Boom, 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 boom. Fantastic. Everything, JFK to 9/11, everything is a rich man's trick. Yeah, you got that right. Britney Spears. Ooh, I love it. I can't link it, but you can find it online. It's been something they've been working on. It might be coming to both of you. Okay. Sailor Man. Just don't trip down the lizard hole, Graham. You have to get out. What's up? Yeah. All right. 76 likes. Right. Keep hitting the like button. Thank you so much. I'll be releasing more videos tonight and tomorrow. Another comedy show this week. Maybe do more of those. So get ready. Let's find. Here we go. Here's. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Britney Spears, Hit Me Baby One More Time. Thanks, Pat, for therapy towards my multiple personalities. Here it is. Oh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Hey, baby, how was I supposed to know? Then was it right here? Baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. But now you're out of sight. How you wanted me to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I did to know you know. Is my loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Be a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Baby, baby, the reason I breathe is you, boy. Got me, boy, you got me blinded. Oh, pretty baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do that's not the way I planned it. Me, how you wanted to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because this is killing me. And I must confess, Spock, I still believe, Spock. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Please, give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby. How was I supposed to know? Oh, pretty baby, I shouldn't have let you go. I must confess, my loneliness is killing me. Me now. Don't you know that I still believe that we'll be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Just gotta give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. I must confess that my loneliness is killing me. In the middle of a quarantine, I'm going insane. I'm sounding like I'm somewhere between Charlton Heston and William Shatner. My characters are bowling into each other with Granny Petrol and Shimshay and Darien. They're all living inside of my apartment. I'm going insane. I'm drinking vegan smoothies and doing yoga in my underwear. Hit me, baby, one more time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I just gave my TV screen Corona. So, thank you so much, everybody. That was fantastic. This is Shave Your Shatner for Justice. Absolutely. Deborah Grozer, keep it up. Pat the Batman fan towards your therapy for multiple personalities. Absolutely. This was so fun. 489 likes. Like, share the videos. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the bell notification button. Go to patreon.com/GrandMello to support the show. You can support me for as little as $2 a month. There you get access to both. And promote me on other live streams. Like when Jimmy's going live, tell people to subscribe to my show. That helps. The more subscribers I get, the more views. And then there's great free ways to support the show. Watch the ads all the way through on YouTube. Do not click skip ad. If you click skip ad, I don't get paid. Listen to my Pandora. I have a Graham Elwood Pandora channel. My 2 comedy albums are on there. It's free. When you listen, I get paid. It's fantastic. Follow me on social media. And you guys are all making Gotham great again. Hit the bell notification button so you know when I go live. Shave your knuckles for justice. Making Gotham great again.